Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. In today's video, we are finally going back to Mamamoo with the song Hip. I've become a very big fan of these girls, of these women, and especially with Wasa. We've checked out one of her solo music videos and also checking out them on Quindom, which I am reacting to on Patreon if you want to check that stuff out. The link is in the description below. Just a quick, shameless plug. As always, these girls absolutely blew me away with that killing voice performance, and then the immortal songs medley was again, the crowd control, the presence, just the confidence blew me away. So, without any further ado, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Hip by Mamamoo. Let's go.
All I wanna be is 멋짐 내 맘대로 골라 kick it 머리 어깨 무릎 다 힙해 do it like me do it 나를 따라 hey kick it clap it 모두 같이 hip
Holy shit.
I love you 네가 뭐라든 간에 respect you 네가 뭘 하든 간에 she's crazy 왜 따끈따끈해 그 관심이 따끔따끔해 또 힐끔 이제 모두 내리가 보내 베를린 성공을 썰어 먹어 마치 미슐랭 누구보다 빠른
I'm gonna take it back because Moonbyul is absolutely about to slay this shit, but the beginning, the sass and the confidence and the triple X in the background, like talking about how I want to be hip. I pick whatever I want from head to shoulders, all knees, all hip. So everything that I say goes, everything that I do becomes the fashion essentially, which is very appropriate because people have talked about how Wasa in the beginning, she had the vocals. She had those, I believe in Quindom, they called her voice like husky or something. She had the voice, but people or whoever it was that said it to her didn't consider her to be beautiful. But yet, it is one thing to be beautiful, but have no confidence, and therefore you're not going to make any waves and you're going to live your life in this shell that is you. Just being in your own shadow, essentially. But Wasa took that the other way, and she said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to be She's almost like this, dare I say it, a sex symbol. I said it in my last Gundam reaction. I feel like Wasa is probably one of the most beautiful women that I've seen in this genre. And part of that is the confidence that she brings. This music video is already absolutely amazing. I'm loving. Obviously, the music itself is fantastic. I love the vibe. I love you, whatever you say, respect you, whatever you say. Like, you're pretty much like this idol, no pun intended. And everything that you do is being considered as hip. But when Moonbyul comes in, she actually says, everything is easy now, veteran. I chop success and eat it like Michelin, which is a really cool double entendre as far as chopping success, chopping with a knife, and eating it like Michelin as far as Michelin stars. But the fact that she says that everything is easy now, veteran, now that they have become the standard, it is easy. But when they were just starting out, it was a battle, much like we talked about with Wasa, and I'm sure the other girls as well.
All I wanna be is 멋짐 내 맘대로 골라 kick it 머리 어깨 무릎 다 힙해 do it like me do it 나를 따라 hey kick it clap it 모두 같이 해
I just hit myself in the nose, but that scene with the boxing and being a fighter, like you had to fight, scratch and claw through everything to get to that point, which is a really cool visual, really showing that duality of being sexy, but also being a fighter, not being afraid of a battle, but also Wasa is Yowza.
이제 모두 내리가 보내 베를린 성공을 썰어 먹어 마치 미슐랭 누구보다 빠른 걸음을 걸어내 every season 잊은지도 오래야 빅대로 All I wanna be is 멋진 내 멋대로 골라 Kick it 머리 어깨 무릎 다 hip 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 빼빼빼 논란이 돼 my fashion 멜로디언 안써 그저 action
So I'm loving the fact that now that Moonbyul is a veteran, she's pretty much taking the lead in that dancing choreography and overall, like everything that they do, it becomes a controversy. But I don't care; it's just action to her. Like all of this shitstorm that could appear from nowhere, regardless of every single little step that they make. Like to them, it's just action, which is very evident by Wasa's music video I'm a Bee when she actually talked about the no bra part, which is really, really cool. And I really like the fact that they're using hip to represent cool because hip is a very old school-ish type of description of being cool. Is that like a shot at the paparazzi and whatnot? And not just the paparazzi, but people just everywhere trying to close in on you, get that close up on you. And if you feel possessed, then just zoom in. Like you want to see a mistake, a fuck up, whatever it may be. You want to turn something, nothing rather, into something. And to them, it's pretty much like fun and games because at the end of the day, it makes them that much more hip and they're more trendy the more you kind of try to stir shit up, I guess. Yes. Attention everywhere you go. You pretty much feel like almost like this president because of all of these attention. Like, am I really that special? Like the fact that I dressed this way, is it really something that is warranted all of this attention? But they know exactly what the hell they're doing and they just don't care because more attention, more action, and they're not going to be bothered by it. I also love in those dancing scenes how each and every single one of the girls is dressed very differently to describe their own style. I like the part where they say whatever I say essentially goes as Moonbyul does this movement, which looks so silly, but then the other girl is like, yeah, totally agree. You go for it. This is what we'll do. This is awesome.
날 자극한 여러분 감사 거기서 멈췄지 지리 빵사 덕분에 나의 멘탈은 단단해 넌 더 말고 먼들러 갈게 All you wanna be is trendy 어그로들기 기믹 됐지 그런 애들끼리끼리 hip 빼빼빼 논란이 돼 my fashion 별로 신경 안 써 그저 action 자꾸 click me click me 홀린 듯이 zoom closer 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 hip
There's only one of you in the world, but what's wrong? Why spit on your own face? So why would you focus on all of that negativity perhaps and let it ruin you when, much like Moonbyul says, she thanks you for making her stronger, whereas other people would fall under the pressure, which is a really, really cool touch of inspiration. And this whole song is essentially kind of just don't apologize for who you are. Do whatever the fuck you want to do and just be yourself because people will talk shit regardless of whether you trying to please them or not. Just try to please yourself. And if somebody has a problem with that, don't take it the wrong way. Just use it as an excuse to be better, grow yourself mentally stronger, and just don't let it bother you is essentially kind of what I'm getting.
입 떡진 머리 난 상관없지 검은 티 삐져나온 입 떡진 머리 내가 하면 해 검은 티 삐져나온 팬티 떡진 머리 난 상관없지
So if I come into a meeting and my hair is all greasy and I have stains on my shirt, I'm considered to be a terrible person. But if they do it, they consider it to be cool and they're going to be plastered all over social media and everybody's going to make a giant ass deal out of it. Stained shirt, pennies sticking out, which essentially became hip very early on.
검은 티 삐져나온 입 떡진 머리 난 상관없지 검은 티 삐져나온 입 떡진 머리 내가 하면 해 검은 티 삐져나온 팬티 떡진 머리 난 상관없지 검은 티 삐져나온 팬티 떡진 머리 내가 하면 해
This is holy shit. That is a cool transition. That is absolutely amazing and kind of like no matter who I become, who I decide to be when I wake up, it's going to be hip regardless. I'm going to make it work and you are going to love it, essentially. And we had that scene with them taking a selfie behind the people who are protesting. They didn't seem to mock the people because they are pro environment in those signs like save the earth, stop denying the earth is dying. Is that like kind of like their way of being pro earth and kind of bringing attention to this issue, perhaps? Maybe in that area, in that country, perhaps people are not very aware of what is going on, or not enough people are voicing their opinions and protesting. So by them kind of taking that selfie, it is making it to be a huge deal, perhaps. Like everything that they touch turns into like this monster popular subject. Everything about this music video was absolutely phenomenal, from the singing to the dancing to the outfits to the editing. Everything was absolutely top freaking tier, in my opinion. And I absolutely love these girls. Every single one of them was absolutely amazing. And I just love how different they can be, but still make it work so beautifully. Their chemistry and their harmony and everything about them, it's like they were meant to be together. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I definitely cannot wait to check out some more of Mamamoo. So I will catch you all in the next one. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to support this channel even further, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.